What is up and welcome back. We continue with the combo series. Now in this video I am going to show you the in and out crossover. And this move, it is effective, but it can also be somewhat risky. Okay, so I want you to know that beforehand. And the way this move works, or how it looks, I'm going to show you how it looks first, then I'm going to explain the whole concept behind it and all the details. So with that said, this is the move right here. Gonna show you it now with a little bit more head movement, a little more outside ball movement as well. And you're gone. Okay, so as you can tell, maybe the first one was a little bit more compact, the other one was a little bit more loose, more out there. And it all kind of depends on the situation. Sometimes I do kind of do it compact when it's a player that's really fast and shifty. Kind of do it close to the body, right? Still kind of has the same elements, right? In and out, and the footwork. And then the other one's going to be a little bit more riskier, putting the ball really out there and then crossing over. So there's always the risk that somebody can knock it or try to steal it, right? But it also looks a lot better when you get somebody, right? Boom. So the whole concept and idea of this move is you are going to shift your defender with the in and out, make them think you're going one way, and as he's biting on that move, then you do the crossover on the other side. So I'm going to show you the footwork first. So it's going to be two movements. It's going to be 1, 2. But technically it's going to be 3, but the main footwork that's going together the defender is going to be in 2 steps. It's going to be 1, 2, right? And then that third one's going to be vital because you're going to have to step over and continue with your speed. You don't want to slow it down, you want to continue with your speed. So 1, 2, and then that step over. Okay? Now, also when you do this move, you're going to want to stay nice and low. There are some people that do a variation of this where they're kind of standing straight up and they drift, then they get you with a crossover. But that one's more like a timing type of crossover, right? And you're kind of like floating up. The version I'm trying to teach you is a nice quick and fast one where you're just like, boom, and you're gone. That's the one I'm trying to teach you. So it's very important that you stay low when you do this move. You really could have said you're going that way, the side you're faking to, and then you're gonna load this foot nice and heavy, and then cross over on the other side. So it is kind of like, has a rhythm to it as well. Boom. Okay, so make sure you stay low, because that's going to maintain your momentum. When you're standing straight up, you don't have that much forward momentum, but when you're low, right? You see? Even my body wants to kind of lean forward or kind of fall straight down because I'm leaning forward. So you want to keep that momentum, okay? Now the next thing is going to be move your shoulders or your eyesight in that direction, right? When you do that in and out, that's going to slow it a whole lot because you don't want to go, look, right? That's kind of, it might be confusing to the defender, like what's this guy trying to do? Like you might be looking at you and this looks like this way, but the top portion looks like neutral, or maybe it looks like you're going the other way. So you don't want to confuse the defense like that because you might make him stay right there. You want him to move. So really look in that direction. Shoulder movement if you can, right? See it? The shoulder movement with the in and out. Stop the eyesight. And really put some forward momentum in that direction. See that? Forward momentum. Okay? Now make sure that, like right here, I'm sort of stopping the momentum because I'm explaining it, right? But you don't want to stop your momentum like that. That's just so you see this forward direction, right? You want to always maintain that momentum, that forward direction going. That all depends how much strength you have in your legs. If you have good strength, you can get low and really think you're going that way. You see that? Getting really low, and I still have strength to keep going. But if you haven't developed your legs yet, when you go like this, you're not gonna have that much strength, that much speed. So you really gotta have some strength in your legs. So when you get low, you can keep going fast. All right. So just do the best that you can. Maybe you might not be able to get too low, and that's fine. Or you're maybe not too fast on that cross or that takeoff, and that's fine again. You're gonna get that with time, so just keep practicing. And lastly, when you do this move, make sure you commit to it, right? You already put in the work behind it, so when somebody, make sure you really put the force and the speed behind it to get past that defender. You don't want to maybe be afraid to do that move. Make sure you do it nice and low, close to your body, and then you have the speed and at the right situation. And again, when you first try these moves, practice them on 1v1s with a friend. When you're playing 21, King of the Hill. Also, maybe when you're playing a pickup game, it doesn't really matter. You can experiment with these moves, get the feel for them with real live defense, right? That's how you're gonna know the timing of it with real live defense. So with that said, thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you sub if you can. We really appreciate every sub we get. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Every little bit does help. We're gonna keep putting out these basketball combination videos for everybody so everybody can get better. And like always, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.